guys? Holding Alice with you here, bringing you Stood Online, Season 3, Episode 8 review. This is the bout between Valor and Kirito. Valor gets into this weird sword stance where he carries his sword, and he has it stand up like this, like he's about to slash down with all his might, like a thrust attack. And Kirito recognized this type of style, so he went with a counter for this. And when they clashed, the whole room started to shake because of the aura of their blades clashing. And Kirito, since their blades are clashing, he could feel his energy more. And he sees that he has all this, people around him. Because before the bout, Lena told him Valor's family believe in bathing in the blood of your enemies to make yourself stronger. So since he was been a child, he's been clashing with everybody one-on-one with swords. And he used to real sword play. So he got really good experience. So he knows about this thanks to her. And he sees all the people that he basically had ever fought. Or, one-shotted, I guess you can say, with the sword. And had drained, their energy off of it. And at first, Kirito was kind of scared. But then he started to think about his own aberrations and his own thoughts and dreams and his friends and stuff. And we see this beautiful tree behind him, which represents, his ingrowth and where he stands. And Kirito was able to use this 4/slash combo to stop the blade. And then we had this one part where he does the 4th slash, but before he does it, his blade glows and it becomes longer and harder, and it becomes like gold, and everyone is seeing this and like, what? His blade is changing in battle? And Kirito basically slapped his attack off, and when she tried to go in, and Valor blocked, but got pushed back. And after that, when they were about both of them was about to go at each other's throats with the blades and just hit each other, the battle was paused by Miss Azawa, I believe her name is, the teacher of that school. And Valor was like, oh, we have to stop because she said stop. And Kirito is, why is that? And supposedly she won some tournament 3 years ago, which gives her ratification to do such a thing. So they had no choice but to follow what she said. So they had to stop the match. And the match was considered a draw. And Valor left. But before he left, he gave Kirito a warning. Don't spill mud on nobody. And he left. So... and we had everybody clapping and, yay, go Kirito. But we had those two boys along with the blonde hair and his friend. They look real upset and they get up and leave. And when I saw that, I'm like, uh-oh, they're going to start something. So Kirito's going to congratulate his teacher, and she's like, thank you for showing me your sword style and stuff like that, and thank you for showing me your real self. She had a suspicion that Kirito was holding back. And thanks to this fight, her suspicion was, right, technically. And she felt like she got stronger by watching this. And Kirito was getting praised by people. Even the third C who was there, which I forgot his name, but he's the tall dude, bulky with the green jacket, who apparently he's friends with not just Lena, but with Kirito and Yu-Gi-Oh as well, because we see them both graduated, and both of them gave them a gift. So... but before we get there, after all this happened, we get to the part where Kirito, it's nightfall now, and Kirito goes to his garden to check up on it, like he does every night, because he's going to use those flowers as a bouquet to give to Lena for her graduation gift. And then, when he's going to the garden, we see the two guys, along with the blonde hair and his friend with the white hair, the nobles, come out the garden, and I'm like, oh no, these two didn't do what I think they did. Well, guess what? Exactly what we thought they did. They made a threat to Kirito, they laughed in his face, they put something in his pocket in front of him and left, and when Kirito checked, it was one of the flowers that he was making. He went to go check, boom, flower garden is destroyed. And this is when things take a turn in the episode. Now, some people might find this iffy, some people might not. I'm not a light novel reader or a manga reader, so I'm not sure. I've always followed SAO as an anime only, so. But basically he heard a voice in his head by some chick, and she's saying, "Don't cry. Use the energy of the flowers and the friends around you to patch up your flowers." And he started crying like, "I can't do that. I don't know any secret arts." Well, hold and behold, that's exactly what he did. He asked the flowers for some help, some life force, and he used himself as a catalyst. That life force went through him. He touched his flowers, and he swinged the thumbnail. Boom, they grew beautifully. And that's when we get the next scene where he actually make a bouquet from them and gives them to Lena for her graduation. Yu-Gi-Oh gives this nice looking short sword to the third guy, the third ranked student there who also graduates that year. And then we get information about Kirito and Yu-Gi-Oh leveling up. Their ranks went up to 5th and 6th elite discipline and disciples. So that was kind of cool. And we had an interaction with their, lowest disciples and them talking and stuff. And it's funny because both of them are female, so of course they're going to have a crush on Kirito. That's just Kirito's best ability. Everyone liking him, but it was hilarious seeing that in the episode. Also seeing him being irresponsible as a teacher, because when they got done their chores and they was reporting it, he was nowhere to be sighted. Then he comes through the window casually like it's nothing, and we're like, "Hi guys." And he had some dumplings and stuff to share with them, so he did, and they were very happy. And then we get the ending where Yu-Gi-Oh tells him, "You haven't forgot our dream, have you?" And he looks outside and he sees this really nice big white tower. And he's like, "Nope." And, they talk about that tower, and that tower is supposed to lead to their dreams, which is to find Alice. And that's where the episode ends. This was a great episode. Not a lot of action, but the one thing that has been pushed in this season of SAO is more of the story and more clarification of things than the fighting. And that this is supposed to be a 2-core series for third season, so most likely, since this is going to be over 50 episodes or close to 50, we will get some good fight scenes later on. So don't worry, you battle maniacs out there, y'all will see that eventually. But yeah, great episode. Can't wait to see Kirito evolve his style and see what else he learns. Same for Yu-Gi-Oh. I'm actually liking him. His character's growing on me as well. He's not just the crybaby he used to be, so that was nice. But like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit that notification bell for more. Tell me down below what you guys thought of this episode, if you liked it or not. And tell me your predictions for the next. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.